Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we laid down all of these manufacturers in preparation for us to be able to make the uranium fuel rods. So we're starting this episode off by basically finishing the logistics for the items that we need to get over here, and then, as you can see, I've got on my to-do list, I'm hoping to try and get the first 10 reactors laid down today, so we can then start working out basically the logistics for doing all of that. So that is kind of the plan for today. It does mean that there may be a few time lapses, which I'm hoping you guys don't mind. So we're going to start off just by filling in these gaps here to get all of the logistics put together, and then we're going to need to bring everything over. So I will time lapse this bit because I know I've had a lot of comments recently about how people like stuff being left in, but also they like the time-lapse music. So enjoy. Okay, so that's that all plumbed in to get the outputs. Now we need to start bringing all of the other stuff over here. So we need the uranium cells are going to be coming from over here. I will sort that in a second. First things first, let's get these encased industrial beams lined in. So I actually don't need that one there, so we can save the resources. Now, how fast do you spit these out? 6 a minute. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. 6 times 3 is 18. How many do you guys need a minute? 1.2 a minute. Okay, yeah, alright. That's not that much. Fine. So, we will bring you all the way along here. Until we get to this one. And then that can plumb in there, and that's going to sort that out. Nice. Okay. We did have a MAM notification there, because I did find a random hard drive while I was flying back from somewhere, so we grabbed that. Right, what have we got? Coke steel. Ugh. Copper alloy. Ugh. Fused wire, ugh. None of them are particularly what I really want. I mean, maybe copper alloy, because iron's a lot more frequent than... Yeah, we'll do that. I'm not pleased with it, but I was hoping for something more exciting. Right, okay. So, now we need to get these guys over, and you'll be doing 50 a minute. Okay. Which means you can have a Mark 1 belt lift you out, which we're going to need to do. Because you've got that pipe work there. Whoa. Okay. And then we can run the mergers over. Now I think we're going to point out. Right, so if they are needing 300 a minute, that means I do need to do a Mark 4 belt. Well, Isn't it handy I've got a ton of encased industrial beams over here I can just, you know, temporarily borrow from? because you guys are certainly making enough. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's just going to keep working its way through there. Right, okay. So we then want Mark 4s, wasn't it, we said we needed? So you're going to go into there. Into here. You're going to come into this one. Because this is all going to be very radioactive when we get going. Right, okay. And then I think I can just drop this like that. Yeah, so arguably that one maybe didn't need to be as high, but I still think that's going to look better. Right, and then if I do that, and then if we put a stacker pole here, and we can bring one there, what we can do is we can bring it up and then across, and then finally in. Nice. Okay, so that would then cover the uranium pellets. Fine. So that's then that all sorted. Now we need to get the electromagnetic control rods over here, and that I think is going to be the interesting one. Now, I mean, it's tempting to just run it all the way underneath. I think we've already got some bits. Yeah, we've already got some bits in the way. And I haven't got ceilings yet. So I think we are just going to have to make do with some of these. And try and bring it across. Okay. So I think then we bring it down, and I think we can snake it along the floor over here. Okay. That will be the plan then. Let's run up here and get that done. Yeah, and then... Oof, blimey. Okay. Then we're going to have to find some space for some nuclear stuff. Right, okay. So... Conveyor lift 5. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? Because I don't have the... And I know I've got the... I know I can do the trick if I had actually something to put them into, but I don't. So I'm just going to go with as is. And that is wrong. It slipped and it went one too low. Right, okay. So let's bring you over here. We want to come through this gap. There we go. So we can run all this over. Cool. Excellent. And then we can start raising it up. Raise it up. Raise it up. And in. Nice. And there go our electromagnetic control rods. So you guys should now be getting everything you need apart from the uranium cells, which is fine because we're not actually producing those yet, because those are going to be the last things we try and produce. Awesome. That was okay. Oh, right. Okay. So the next challenge we've then got is starting to lay down our nuclear reactors. And for this, I know I'm going to need a ton of space. So I'm just hoping I brought enough concrete with me. So I'm actually going to try and start laying them out in this kind of an array. Whoops, no idea where that one went. Like, genuinely, where did that click go? No? Okay, fine. Lost forever in the ether. Okay, so let's grab a power pole just so I can get a bit of height. Okay, so we're going to need to lay out 10 nuclear reactors to start with. Okay, this is, like I say, the to start with. Blimey, they're huge. Okay. Right. Let's give it a foundation so we could put a wall up if we want. Blimey. Okay. How does that look? I mean, they're beastie, aren't they? Okay. Alright. Yep, that'll do. Oof. Okay. There's 2. Right, okay. Let's get more concrete down. I'm now sitting here and I'm going, am I going to have room going in this direction? I'm also going to have to figure out water at some point. Right. What do you mean the floor is too steep? You're just meant to be lined up next to that one. Right. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm getting worried about the space here. Yeah, that's not going to be enough space. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, that means I'm going to want to take some of these blueprints down, and we're going to have to go in a different direction. Okay, we're going to do one blueprint at a time. Because I need to reclaim some of that concrete, because I can only carry so much on me. That's why that's got to come back up. Right, okay. So, in which case, let's take these down as well. And then I think... no, let's put those back. And I think I'm just going to have to go off in that kind of a direction. Put one on top of the other there, so that's wrong. Oh, I like that. I can middle click and get the blueprint. Nice. Okay. And then we'll take... take that down. Okay. And then I think we're just going to have to try and go back as far as we can. Right, okay. Let's try and get... my thumb is in the way. That's really annoying. Right, lock that. Okay. I think that's going to be where I'm going to try and do it. And then we can have 10 going in that direction. Then we'll have 2 more rows behind. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to have to do this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to lay down more concrete. But I'm going to need more power to give me places to go. Okay, I'm worried about how much concrete I've got left. Right, so how many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. Yeah, I'm now short on concrete. Oh, I'm going to have to go and get some more of that. Okay. Okay, right. Well, let's go and do that then. So I'll make a cut here while I go and get some concrete, and I will be back in a few moments. Okay, right. We're back. We've got a load more concrete. So let's just pop those two down there, and then from memory, we had what, 8 of these? Yes, so we need to put down 2 more. There's 1, and ow, 2. Okay, so that is our first bank. Oh my god, of nuclear reactors. Which is quite something, is all I'm going to say around that. That is quite the thing to look at. Okay, so now we need to start doing the rods, and with this, I don't want to manifold them. There's no two ways around it. I don't want to manifold them because that means I'm going to have tons of nuclear material kicking around that I don't really want. So I'm going to try and do a load balance. Now, I'm just going to quickly go to, because God bless Reddit, a Reddit post that I found that's going to talk about how to set this up. So, what I've found is I found a Reddit post where it talks about doing a 1 to 5 splitter, which is fine because I can then use that to amplify everything else out. So, oh, I've put that in front of the wrong one. So, it says we have a set of 3 coming here. So you're going to come all the way along here. You go in there. You're going to go along to this one. Ooh. 2. Okay. So that's that bit started. And then it needs a merger there. Okay. I'm literally checking this blueprint and agreeing with it beforehand. Okay. Then it says we need a splitter in the middle, which will be like here. Okay. So that feeds in, that splits there. Right, well that says this splitter should be in line with those, so I'm just going to pop it there. And then I need another splitter back here between these. But this one's going into the merger over here. Okay. And this one is also going into that merger. Okay. Oh, this looks complicated. I really don't like load balancing. Okay. So that's that. And then this split goes into a merger that I'm going to put along this line here. Okay. Which will go into... Okay. Alright. Well, let's... So, hang on. So that one has a splitter there. because that splitter feeds that and this. Okay. So that's that splitter done there. Then I need a merger, apparently here. Right, hang on. What goes on with this one? So splitter into merger into merger. Merger into splitter, which then goes those two directions. This splitter goes into that one. Yeah, because that's the... okay, alright. In which case I think I can spin that splitter a little bit. Like that. Yeah, so that one feeds that, that feeds that. This then outputs into that merger. Like that. Okay. And then you output into this merger here. Okay, alright, so that should split it. So, okay, let's just try and follow this math. So let's say this comes in, and let's say it says it goes 50 in. So it goes 25 and 25. So coming in this direction, we've got 25. Which is going to be added to. So let's go this way first. So we've got 25 that comes through. 25 goes three ways, so that's 25 divided by 3 is 8.3333 in each of them. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem right. Oh no, because that's going to feed back in there, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's not quite 8.33 because that loops around and then splits it. Okay, alright, I think that works. I'm not going to pretend to understand the maths. This feels like a dangerous thing to test. To actually say, to actually rely on this as well. Okay, alright. So 8.33... So that gets 8.33 that way, which then is split twice. So 8.333 divided by 2 is 4166. So we've got 25 plus 4.166 is basically 30. Which then means that... oh, I don't like that. That feels like a feedback loop. But that does seem like that's going to supply enough in these directions. Okay. Alright, matchbook maths. I'm going to trust it. It looks like it works. So hang on, where's the description? Okay, so it's a 1 to 5. So you split one of the lines on a sixth back on both sides. The 1/6, that's the splitter in the middle. Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, that does look like it does it. And so now I need to repeat that up there and then put the other generators down. Okay, alright, let's just repeat this so we can make sure that we've got it down. So we come to this one and we put our splitter. And you're going to come over here. 2. There we go. And you're going in there. Two. Okay, so that's that one then done. Replicating that on this side, we then grab that splitter. And you went there. You went over there. Is that the right spot? Yeah, so then we can nudge back twice. Lovely. Okay, so that's that bit then done. Okay. So then you had a merger behind you, didn't you? Like that. Let's try and make sure I've got it as lined up as the other one. So you had a merger there like that. And then you had a splitter around here, pointing in that direction. Right, okay. So that does that bit. And you're going in there. That's fine. I need a splitter way back here. Yeah, I can do that, but you're not actually set up there. Right, so you need to feed into this merger over here. And this merger over here. Okay. Although actually no, because that needs a merger behind it as well. So you going like that, you going like that, you come there, and then you actually also... What? It would be that little dead spot between them, wouldn't it? And you do... Oh, I'm one iron plate short. How am I one iron plate short? Well, I'm going to need to grab a load because we need to run all of the normal belt work around for these. Okay. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Okay, that is a head twist. Okay. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to end the episode a little bit short here. So I say short. You guys had a time lapse, and I always forget to take that into account. So I'm going to head back now, get those iron plates. We'll come back. And at the beginning in the next episode, we're going to be laying down the additional concrete. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Okay, and trying to just get the rest of this done. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. Also, I think it's the first time I've mentioned it on a Satisfactory video. We have crossed 500 subs, which is excellent. I'm really thankful to everyone that has subscribed in the year and a bit I've been doing this. But as part of that, I have now got channel memberships. So if you do want to support the channel, but you're not a fan of Patreon, you are able to support directly through YouTube now, which gets you basically the same perks as Patreon, but you get little icons whenever you leave a comment for that change colour depending how long you've been a member. I'm going to try and customise them at the moment, but right now it's just the generic ones that YouTube gives me. But that's there as an option for you. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.